It's been a while, guys. Welcome to Ramble 14. Um, there has been obviously a few weeks delay in making this. There's a couple different reasons why, and one of them is because doing Nightmare day in and day out has been kicking my ass, just mentally. Just oh my gosh, I don't want to go through it right now, but anyway, if you've watched my streams, I'm assuming a lot of you that watch my rambles watch my streams. But yeah, it's been basically 45 days straight of Nightmare. Um, we've done, let's see, go to my log. Uh, so I've done about, let's see my total KC. I've almost done 500 solos. So I think it's not an exact number, but around 110 have been team nightmares, and then the rest have basically been solos. So if you've never done a nightmare solo or you don't know what it really contains, like it's basically 20 minutes of one tick flicking your prayer. And how I do it is, well, at least recently I've been using Phoenix necklaces, which means over half the kill I'm camped at about 20 HP. So not only is it 20-minute kills, but if you mess up one flick and it, maxes you, then then you've just wasted 10 to 15 minutes on that kill. So it's not just, 20 minutes, 20 minutes every kill. It's not just a time sink. It's like concentration, nonstop clicking. If you lose focus for a second, you die. And that's what I've been up to for the past 45 days. Many of you already know that. But I have gotten some things. And it's these three things: Nightmare Staff, Inquisitor's Halberd, and the Great Helm so far. I've had 2 staves, 2 halberds, and then I just got my helmet like 4 or 5 days ago. So hasn't been all for nothing. I don't have my mace yet, which is the thing I've been obviously wanting the most. Because once I get a mace, I'm out of there. I'm not going to complete any set. I'm not going to go for the pet. Well, this is all like right now. Like I'm leaving Nightmare right now once I get the mace. Like I'm not going to rule it out saying I'll never go back to Nightmare ever. Like there's a lot of things I want to go back to, but currently my whole plan is to get a mace and then immediately go back to Sarachnis and try to complete the Elite Clue log. So you guys probably have it more on the top of your head than I do of what happened last Ramble, if you've watched it recently. But basically, last Ramble, I was kind of explaining that I'm going to be going back to Sarachnis, and it's like a very, very, very long-term thing that I want to do. Because Sarachnis, at the moment, is the best way for an Iron Man to get Elite Clue Scrolls. It's just how it is in the game. That's just the best. That's the fastest, most efficient way to get Elite Clue Scrolls. So the whole thing, this is just kind of a recap of last Ramble, but that's the reason I've been doing Nightmares, because a mace is the second best weapon I can be using there. The first being a scythe, where a scythe would cost me around 8 billion GP, like just 8 billion raw GP just to fund, trying to get 5,000 elites from Sarachnis. It would literally cost me 7 to 8 billion. So that was kind of ruled out. I decided against it. I decided instead, I'd use some blood runes at Nightmare and try to get the second best option, which is a mace. So it's been going pretty well. If you guys are curious, I do stream most days, right? Most days. And I've been streaming Nightmare recently. They haven't, I guess I can kind of talk about this in this Ramble. It's mainly related to RuneScape, but this is just more stream related. But my streams have been lacking the past month, and a lot of that has to do with just, the mentality around Nightmare. It is just so draining. It's like I relate it to chores. It's just like logging in to do chores. It's just not what I really want to be doing. The only reason I've even done as much as I have is just because that is the only thing I want is the mace. And it's the only way to get it is just to grind it out. And the fastest way to get it is to do solos. So basically, this past month, not only have I been a little bit busier IRL, with just certain things I won't really go into, but so my stream schedule has been shifting. It's been weird, and so I have viewers that are like, "Oh, you haven't streamed in a month." Well, it's because like I shifted my hours like 8 hours ahead, so usually they're asleep, and then I started streaming to new viewers in the different time zone, and then I tried to shift back to my time zone, and then I have things during the day that keep me up during the entire day. So then I don't know, like my whole stream schedule's fucked. I'm not as motivated because of Nightmare. Like I have days where I'm a lot more motivated than others, but there's literally some days I'm just like, I do not want to go to Nightmare. This sounds awful. And then everything else is basically just a waste. And for some reason, I even said in the last ramble, I'm pretty sure that I was down to do jellies. Like whenever I didn't want to do Nightmare, I would do jellies. I kid you not. I don't know what happened there, but like I have zero motivation to do jellies or any other form of clues. I just want the mace. It's like the only thing, but it only comes from one fucking source. So I just have to sometimes I just have to push everything and just be like, you know what? I just got to do the solos. Don't think about it. Just go in there, get a kill done, get nothing for it. And Nightmare's loot is god awful. It's just bad. Anyway, that's pretty much what's been happening. I can just quick show you the log. Did I already show you this? I was previously recording and my mic was off. So let's see. Wait, where am I going? Okay. So here's the log. About almost 500 solos. I'd say I'm right around there. So I am rate for items. It sucks that I got dupes. It would be amazing if I had got the play skirt because the full set has a damage and accuracy bonus boost that is really, really good with the scythe. But just using these two, the scythe isn't as great. But, you know, I'm grinding. I'm just making Phoenix necklaces right now, making the diamond necklaces, and I'll enchant them later because it's been kind of nice. There's something really just satisfying about using Phoenix necklaces. For those that don't know and haven't used them, basically, if you have 99 HP, every time you drop below 20, so you hit 19 or less, you will as long as you're wearing the necklace, you will automatically heal 29 HP, which is amazing. There's no tick delay. It's not like eating a shark where you have to wait, 3 ticks. It's just instantaneous, and the necklace degrades. And it's actually really cool. You wouldn't, I don't know, I guess there's items in this game that actually have niche uses, and it's cool to have a use for it. And I have a shit ton of diamonds. I have however many you just saw I had left. But so I've been making Phoenix necklaces and it's been making the kills more fun. And I also am just a shit farmer, so I don't do birdhouse runs hardly. I barely do herb runs. And so this has been saving a lot of supplies, just brews wise, basically. And these are better than food because the best food I could get heals. See, I've almost 13,000 diamonds, and I already have 2,200 necklaces. And the best food he only heals 22 HP. So these are just great. They're fun to use. The only issue is that you're just camped at low HP in order to use them, which for the most part is fine. It's just sometimes when I'm streaming and reading chat, that's when things go downhill, or somebody posts, "Oh, listen to my song. Oh, listen." Or look at what I got, which is cool and all, but during Nightmare, it's always phase 2, it feels like. Whenever it's phase 2, prayers are swapping, parasites are impregnating me. That's when everyone, I swear everyone starts posting their links. But I'm not blaming anything on the chat, but that's just how it is. When you're distracted and you're camped at 20 HP at Nightmare, things can go wrong very easily. But besides all the negative things I've talked about, realistically, everything's fine. I am really, really motivated to get, I'm motivated to get the mace. I'm motivated to move past there. It's just, there's some days where Nightmare is just oh my gosh, this is the worst. But other than that, I'm doing great, and I'm just really excited to get this grind over with. It could be any kill, which is the exciting part. At any possible kill, I would be done with Nightmare, and then starts the 5,000 elite clue grind. Basically, just completing the clue log, the elite clue log, minus third age, of course. And I'd probably get a lot of gilded because elite clues have like a really shit third age rate, but they have a great gilded rate. But basically, I'll be doing elites until I complete full tuxedo, which on average to get all 10 pieces would take 6,000 elites. So, and I've already completed 1,000. I'm still rank 1 elites, which is crazy to me. Yeah, I'm still rank 1, so, and obviously I'm still rank 1 Sarachnis. But yeah, we have a big road ahead of us. So this video I will be posting as !new video in my stream, so people that are still asking why I'm going to be doing Sarachnis after can just listen to this. But yeah, I still need 7 more tuxedo pieces, and that doesn't seem that bad. Oh, just get 7 more tuxedo pieces. But on rate, with, you know, doing the actual math, that is a huge grind. No person in the entire game has ever completed all the tuxedo sets, obviously. And yeah, I want to be the first to complete the elite log. I'm almost rank 1 elite clues in the entire game, like main accounts included. I'm like less than 200 clues off, I'm pretty sure. I am rank 3 overall, I think. Anyway, so that is the grind. I am so freaking excited because not only is it completing 5,000 elites, but passively completing 5,000 elites, I'm completing 7,500 hards. So 5,000 elites, 7,500 hards, which will put me at almost 10,000 hards total. And then an additional 1,500 master clues just passive from completing the elites and hards, which is insane. So I'll almost be at like 2,000 masters, 6,000 elites, and almost 10,000 hards by the time the whole grind's over. And that's, you know, all theoretical. That's me doing Sarachnis for years, you know, 3 years or so. I think we calculated it. It was like, if I want to complete 300,000 Sarachnis, it's like every single day killing Sarachnis for 6 hours. Like just killing the boss efficiently for 6 hours. That's not including the time spent doing clues and mimics. But 6 hours a day for 3 years it would take to complete 300,000. So this is like super long term. Some people might call me like super autistic for doing it, but it's not like, it's just a grind till the end. It's like, no, it's fun during the whole thing. I love doing clues, and it doesn't mean I'm forced to just do Sarachnis over and over. It's like, it's what I want to do. And there is other ways to get clues if I do get burnt, but it's kind of hard to burn out from the fastest way to get clues. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the goal for after Nightmare. After I get that mace, is just clues. And yeah, completing that elite log will be insane. And I also was calculating how many third age pieces I would get from that grind. And it was about 5, I want to say, because not only am I getting 1,500 masters, 5,000 elites, 7,500 hards, but I'm also completing over 200 mimics in that as well. So it is a humongous time investment, and who knows what's in store for, like, like certain game updates that come out in the future. Who knows? Maybe Sarachnis becomes the second best option. Something comes out, Puro 2.0, that shits out Dragon Imps that you can just catch and get elites. Who knows what's going to happen, but I can't just plan for the unknown. I got to plan for what I know, and that is Sarachnis is the best. So 16,000 Sarachnis right now, we're going to end up being like over 300,000, which will put me at, I think it was like 1.5 million spider eggs. Like right now I have 100K, and yeah, that'll put me like literally I'll have like 1.5 million spider eggs. Already this is like I will never be able to use even 100,000 eggs, because that's like, I think it's like 12,000. I need like 11 or 12,000 Snapdragon seeds just to be able to use all of these. Like, no, I'm not getting those. I think the max you can get per hour is like 3 seeds. And that's either doing Necreals, Dagonoths, or Master Farmers. I can't remember the exact fastest one, but like, I will never use my eggs. They're so... Dude, it's just funny how Iron Man mode is. You stack up so many resources and so much shit. And especially nowadays where just every boss is just shitting out resources for you. Like, I will never, ever get around to using all of the stuff I have banked. Like, I just have so many goals. And none of those goals have anything to do with liquidizing my bank, really. It's just do more clues, do more clues, do more clues. By the way, they updated the POH, and I now basically have a ton of bank space, which is beautiful, because now you can store individual items into your treasure trail POH chests. So I never need to go for full sets. I just deposit anything, and I can even deposit dupes, which personally I think was stupid. I think that should have been pulled separately to be able to store dupes. I think it just kind of makes players more hoarders in a way. Just being able to store every single thing. It's just like, it's literally a complete bank in your POH. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just doing Nightmare. When, like, right now I'm just making these Phoenix necklaces because there's no way in hell I'm going to be doing a Ramble while killing Nightmare. I've also been messing around. Like, if you've seen my last couple of videos, I made a couple Wrath rune crafting videos. And that's simply because it's kind of a meme in a way, but I really do think I'm going to complete Nightmare before getting a Mace. I feel like a Mace is going to be my last item. So I'm almost just assuming I'm going to get a Harmonized Orb. And so that Wrath rune crafting, I was... the last Wrath rune crafting video, if you guys go back in my videos, is the one where there's the gravestone method. That method, I'm pretty sure, unless somebody optimizes a different way to do Wraths, I'm pretty sure that's the fastest possible way for an Iron Man to gather Wrath runes, because you can't buy them. And, I mean, you can kill, like, Rune and Natty Dragons for them, but you do not get many. Anyway, so that's kind of... I've been kind of, like, doing little things here and there. I've also been catching some angler. My previous video I just made like an hour ago, I was catching some anglerfish, and that's just because I like to pre-pot an anglerfish every single time I go to Nightmare. So just been kind of prepping for Nightmare a little bit more. Who knows how many more kills it'll be until I get a Mace. I mean, literally, I'm not even half the rate of a Mace yet. Like, I'm almost there because it's 1 in 1,200 for a Mace, and I'm at like almost 500 solos. So with the other team sizes, I'm probably around, you know, the equivalent of like 530 solos, maybe 540 potentially. And I would need to be at 600 solos just to be half the rate. So hopefully, man, I just get the Mace before drop rate. But you never know with this game, like how dry you could potentially go on something. But I'm just praying I get a Mace, you know, around 1,200-ish. That would be optimal. If I get full Inquisitors, I'm kind of like hoping I get full Inquisitors. As much as I would just want a Mace right now, it would be really cool to get like a plate skirt right before I get the Mace, just to have gotten full Inquisitors without even ever really going for it, just trying to go for a Mace. Also, some people have been asking, are you going to wear, if you get full Inquisitors, are you going to be wearing it for Arachnis? No. I will need to do some tests and some DPS calcs, but I don't think I'll even use, because the one item I would use for Arachnis is probably the Halberd. But it is crazy how much mage defense you really need when you're killing it. Like those mage spiders that spawn, those 2 mages, they like fuck you up. Like they have very, very high accuracy and they hit like 10s and stuff. So yeah, I'd be getting better DPS, but my trips would be a little bit shorter. I'd be using more supplies. And like in the long run, you kind of like, I don't know. Like I don't even know if in the long run I'd be getting more kills per hour because my trips would be shorter. But then again, my trips are like, it's so hard to tell because it's not just killing Arachnis over and over. It's like, okay, I could get a clue the first kill in and then it never mattered how many kills I got that trip anyway, because I got a clue and I leave right when I get a clue anyway. So I'll do some tests. I mean, I have literal years to like find out what I like. And to be honest, I think Raids 3 is coming out late next year probably, and that'll change something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But right now, I just got to think of what's in the game. And so, yeah. I'm so excited to go back to Saractus now. Oh my gosh, I dream of it. I go to sleep and I dream of getting a mace. Mace, I kid you not, like, the best thing, I think the best thing I've ever seen on the ground so far in my entire time playing RuneScape was a crossbow. I think that's the absolute best drop I've ever seen on the ground. I was on cloud 9. Like, I could not believe my eyes. It was like a 3-month grind to get it. And I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it on the ground and it was mine. Because I saw like 8 different people in that 3 months get their own crossbow because it displays it to everyone. And getting my own was unbelievable. And like a mace is becoming that crossbow that I got like 2 years ago. It's like I dream of getting the mace. It's so nerdy, but I really do think it's going to be the best thing I've ever seen on the ground. Because it is a 500-hour grind. It is a 500-hour item to get a mace efficiently. Well, efficiently it's like 400 hours, but you know, with in actual reality, with all your deaths and all your other runs over to the kills, all your slower kills, like it's around 500 hours, honestly, to be on rate. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want it. The other drops that have been really nice. There's like a scythe. A scythe was unbelievable to see, but it doesn't hit the same because it's like in a chest. It's not like it's just laying on the ground for you. It's like it's a little bit different when you get a T-bow or a scythe. But oh my gosh, that crossbow, it's just ingrained in my memory how amazing. I can still remember exactly how I felt when I got it. It was incredible. And this is what this game does. It's like this game is so like good. It's so shit, but it's so good. Like no other game could ever give you that feeling of accomplishment of getting something that you've grinded literal months for. So anyway, I'm just grinding, you know, doing Nightmare. And yeah. I'm excited to start saying guesses in the chat for all you guys when we get caskets. The other thing I've decided, and some of you that watch my stream a lot, you probably already heard a lot of the things I'm talking about in this ramble, but one thing I didn't do back when I used to do clues was when I did clues off stream, I just opened them. Never recorded them, never saved them for the stream. I just opened them because I was impatient. And I've decided that I'm not going to be doing that anymore. That's immature. So whenever I get clues off stream, I'll save the caskets for when I go on stream. So every single casket I open from here on out, like after I get the mace, like from there on out, I will save for you guys. And then, so that means I guarantee I won't ever get Third Age off stream. Because I've gotten 2 Third Age off stream. The only one I got on stream was my plate body. So, yeah, I want to ensure that that doesn't happen anymore. So they're all on stream. And, yeah, I hope you guys are excited as well. Don't you guys just miss Clue Andy that just did clues all day? Anyway, so that's what I've been grinding. Something else I was going to say. Oh, I guess, I don't know how long ago my ramble was, but I got partnered on Twitch, for those that don't know. So, yeah, I got partnered like a month, like 5 weeks ago, I think. So, yeah, that was awesome. And, like, I have you guys to thank for that. Thank you for getting me basically partnered on Twitch. It was a dream. Like, seriously, I never imagined. Like 2 years ago or like a year and a half ago when I started streaming, I seriously never would have believed like I would have gotten partnered. It's just, there was months, like when I started my stream, there was months where I was camped at 3 to 5 viewers. Like my first 3, almost my first 4 months, like it was crazy to hit 10 viewers or more. Like I just, it's kind of how like Twitch's algorithm works. It's almost like I feel bad in a way because I swear there's like some streamers that just don't get the exposure they deserve. And I'm not saying I was one of them, but like who knows if I deserved any like, recommended channels and stuff. But there are some streamers that really just kind of get shafted. Just they don't ever get that exposure that could really fuel them to get a lot of viewers. I was blessed after a few months. I had great like up and coming streamers like It's Will. He had just gotten partnered when I started streaming, and he was hosting me, which is amazing. It helped so much. Like that was just It's Will is one of those streamers, like seriously, I'll never forget. He helped me so much. Like you don't know the impact that a streamer can have on you just by simply hosting them, or like literally just a host. Like it's crazy how much it can help somebody. And so I love being able to be in that position now. I mean, it's not like my stream's huge or anything, but I can host the smaller guys that are trying to get up there, and I know it's a big help just getting that exposure, getting those viewer numbers up, just so you're like higher up on the list in Twitch. Anyway, there's a lot of other people I could thank. I mean, I could go through an entire list. I just always think Will, because the man is just killing it. He has over 1,000 viewers on average, and he's literally helped me so like yeah, I mean, this isn't just a dedicatory thing to Will, but he's the fucking man. He helped me a lot. And a lot of other streamers. Curtis has hosted me a couple times. Just huge raids. I could go through a list. If I start listing off people, I'm gonna forget somebody, so I just won't even go there. But like, it's crazy, and the support I've gotten is just like, it's seriously crazy to be able to play RuneScape and like survive. It's pretty nice. So I do not take it for granted. Sometimes I don't put in the effort I really should. The amount of like, sometimes I don't feel like I'm putting in as much as I really should be putting in, when my life is, I'm so blessed. I seriously am. Like, I live with my two brothers, my younger brother and my older brother. My younger brother came out here a few months ago. A lot of it had to do with COVID, him living at home. He didn't have a job, so he came out here. My brother, he works for like a leather company, and he's like one of the video people. And so my brother now works, he's like the manual labor. He makes leather stuff in this factory. But anyway, I see them, and like, they're happy, or my little brother's happy. He's the one doing manual labor, but like, he comes back and it's just, because I've worked manual labor, and like, I've worked a bunch of different jobs that I just absolutely hated. And it's crazy to just, not like I'm making a great fortune or anything streaming, but being able to like, pay rent and pay for food and do what I really like. This is what I want to do with my life. I mean, obviously I'd love to do this for my life. I don't know if that's realistic to support like a family in my future, but like, being able to do this while I'm young and single, it's just such a blessing. And I see my brothers, like my little brother just wants to go back to school. He's waiting for COVID to kind of end, because he just like, yeah, he's making money and stuff, but when a job is just taking such a toll on you, and I've experienced it. So I don't even know what I'm rambling on right now, but I just got to thank you guys. Anybody that supported me on YouTube or Twitch, like, yeah, thank you. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I remember I left, I started streaming or not just this last January, but the January before. And I was living at home because I was off of school for a few months. So I was working at home and I made some money. And then I was going to go back to school. But my brother got an internship in Maryland and he was out there. So this is like almost 2019. This is like Christmas 2018. And I was talking to my dad and I was like, I think I want to go out with my brother. And I think I want to like try to stream. And my dad was just like, you are so stupid. Like, you know how boomers be. Just, I don't know. He like, it's weird to explain to people that people can just play a video game and make money. Like, I couldn't believe it. You see other streamers making apps. They're literally making millions of dollars. That the highest end of streamers, they're making millions of dollars streaming. And I remember just telling my dad, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and play RuneScape and live with Avery. That's my brother's name, Avery. And so I went out with my brother and started streaming, and like it didn't. I don't know what I expected. Honestly, it didn't go as like. It wasn't as, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. It's just weird that it's kind of gotten to this point where I can go live and basically have you guys in my stream, where it used to be like go live, maybe have 1 or 2 viewers, and it's just kind of awkward and like, oh my gosh, it's crazy how much like streaming's changed just by having kind of a viewer base, having some followers. Because I was streaming 8 hours a day to one person. I streamed harder when like it's a good thing I had that mentality like earlier on, because if I had the same, like if I was grinding Nightmare at the beginning, like, oh my gosh, that would be too overwhelming. But like I was streaming 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just to try to kind of build, because that's how streaming is. Like, it is tough at first. You don't have any exposure, you have no viewers, and you're just sitting there grinding. And so it's kind of cool to see other streamers kind of go through the same thing I went through. It's just tough. It's mentally draining. But yeah, I mean, think about it. 18 months of I quit my job, obviously, because I moved to Maryland, and I had some money saved up, and I was like, I'm just going to try to stream. So luckily my position in life let me be able to. If I couldn't afford rent initially, like I had money saved up, but like times were tough the first few months, just trying to like build something that you're just going off of just hoping things play out. But yeah, I had a good setup. My brother had an apartment already, so I was living there just paying half rent. And then we moved to Alabama when my brother got this job he currently has. And I don't know, things have just kind of worked out, and I have you guys to thank for it. Thank for like supporting me. Just watching is just crazy to me. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about streaming, but yeah, I did get partnered. It's awesome. More than I ever thought I'd get. My Twitter almost has, 1,000 followers thanks to you guys. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's not anything spectacular or anything, but like it's more than I ever imagined I'd have a year and a half ago. So anyway, I want to start making the rambles more consistent. I wanted to make rambles every 2 weeks, every week even. Then it turned to every 2 weeks, and now it's been like 6 weeks since my last ramble. So I want to step up my game on these. I also want to make more videos just in general. Damn, is the ramble. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of all I have to really say. I'm just making these necklaces. Gonna go back to Nightmare, and I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. I ordered a pizza earlier, and that was good. Now I'm just tired. God damn it. My life. Oh my gosh. Just sitting here playing RuneScape, making a little video. Ate some pizza. Gonna go take a nap. Like, can't ask. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a simple man. This is life. This is awesome. Like, I really do count my blessings. It's nice. But I'll be ending the video here so you guys can do whatever you were gonna do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is definitely a ramble. I will be making another one before October, I promise. Before October, I will have made another ramble. And who knows, maybe I'll have the Mace by then. But then again, who knows? It could be another year or two before I get the Mace. So it's all just RNG. Anyway, take it easy, guys. And I will catch you on the next stream tomorrow morning. And also follow me on Twitter. And follow me on Twitch. And subscribe to my YouTube. Do it. Or yes, do it. Yeah, subscribe. Yep. Peace.